Did they maybe play that too safely on third down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have fourth down to try and pick it up.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get...
And there's Baldwin. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 43 yards. And this... Fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Doug Baldwin, 43 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Out to kick is Janikowski. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And let's discuss Antonio Brown as he heads back out there now. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd and short.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there. And
out, valet, walk out, all these bands I lost count, cause I'm 2 up right now, 2 up right now, I'm two, on one day on my 3rd, I was 2 broke, now I'm 2 rich, made 100K on my 3rd shift from a, boy, so, boy, no, I'm a gangster, and you a, boy, man, we been getting money for a long time. We was out here hungry for a long time. And all you rappers looking like a lunch line. Right now, I got you. Right now. Nothing, need a Uber right now. Right now, need crew love right now. Cause we 2 up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. hop out, valet, walk out. All these bands I lost count, cause I'm 2 up right now. 2 up right now. Yeah, I'm 2 up, round blew up. Copped that new rape on them haters. Threw up, brother went to jail for them. Told me you up. First time I seen 100 bands, yeah, I grew up. Ooh, on the couches with my shoe up. And we was getting that record label money before they knew us. And we were blowing your budget in the club to the booth up. If your dog fall in your ball hog and get your whole crew up. Ooh, I'm with right now, I got you. Right now, nothing. Need a Uber right now. Right now, need crew love right now. Cause we 2 up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. Hop out, valet, walk out. All these bands I lost count, cause I'm 2 up right now. 2 up right now.
No introduction really necessary. Get the message like a secretary. Boy, I'm legendary. When I'm dead and buried, still be kicking flavor in the cemetery. Trap music originator. Fresh off of my high 80s.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the New York Giants. Here's the kicker, Aldrick Rosas, ready to get us going. And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field. On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught at the 10. It's a big play. Roethlisberger to Brown. 53 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. Manning going to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Manning. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Well, it's apparent that these guys are getting after it right from the opening kickoff. They roll right downfield and score on their first possession. And here on defense, back-to-back sacks. Someone is ready to play.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Ooh, the juke. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's 3rd down.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off, or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's a...
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
risky.
And it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
Feet up what you think of. Oh, I hated knowing that my thoughts would turn to dream, cause I never knew I'd get my chance to link up. Oh, I tell you all of this unusual to me. Swear I came from the bottom, flappers living, walking dead on. Put your favorite rapper's name up on the headstone. Big for the cheese and you're dead wrong. Propaganda set the standards in the tear down.
It's hot, so leave me where I'm at. I'm living how I want now. No reason to look out. It's clear to see. All eyes on me for 100 degrees. Who am I? Ruthless. Easy does it. In public, hated or love it. The underdogs with liquor swabs. It was written in my diary to start a war. I'm feeling infamous, immortal with my technique. A revolutionary shining with diamond teeth. Young Don Cartagena. Excuse my demeanor. This the glamour life. You still not a player. You ain't half as nice. I'm born again, life after death. I made the sacrifice, I'm super duper fly. Used to keep them hypnotized. I said my name is Juice, America's most. Ain't no half stepping, see you at the crossroads.
Money over on my ass down. Here lies young, getting paid for. Never take a loss on my ass down. Only take a when I'm dead. I be gang 3 times on my ass down. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the ass down. Too late. In the children's story, their life's a so what you want? Every day I struggle with it. Only God could jump me slipping. I'm infinitely big through the genesis. Dead presidents, drop a gem on them. On earth, these the last days. Throw your get money, quiet storm. Have it thoughts for the cream renegade. For the money, only green is the. I'm a player on the late night tip. So these see the prototype. Fingertips, reservoir dog to the skull. Ignorant. Can I live? Still film it. Kiss to death, forever taking that. Three boys in the Cadillac. Grave digger, kiss to death, forever taking that. Shame on the three boys in the Cadillac. Grave digger. Money over on my ass down. Here lies young, getting paid for. Never take a loss on my ass down. Only take a when I'm dead. I be gang 3 times on my ass down. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the ass down. Too late, you already there. Right now I'm on the edge, so don't push me. Trouble something 96. You a shook one, reason know the ledge. I'm your, what's that? I smell. Let me count my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, run. Hi, my name is Dirk Cobain. Like a, here I go to the next episode. Ain't no damn this explosive Beast Coast. Yeah. The mother ride or die for money, strictly for money. Survival of the fittest. That's the sound of the police. I'm in deep cover earth, skirt, lean back. Give me one more chance. They say Jesus walks and the devil wear Prada, but I'm so deaf. God can't tell me nothing. Right there's on my death certificate. I gave you power. 21 questions like who? Like paparazzi. Two words. Get money. Tonight's the night. Guess who's back on my block? Rather unique. Bucktown. This. On that quiet storm, T-O-N-Y, top of New York, with a pitchfork.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
I'm playing Madden. I said I'm playing Madden. Nothing. Bad.
Now Wilson on first down.
Talking back to Goma Daisy.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick.
You trying to play Fortnite with me, Margie? Oh, it's not going to work.
Guys will get the football back.
You can?
Not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this.
Leave me alone, Daquan.
First drive. First interception thrown.
And that last
I'm getting it tomorrow, though.
Now Roethlisberger. But he fires one that's intercepted.
Yeah.
Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that.
You got Madden,
that's
Margie?
the money zone. Get it into the end zone.
So you telling me you don't got Madden?
That's
You
gonna
do.
go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
You don't?
And Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the
What happened to it?
and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. Down chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play.
I'm about to start a party.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Still brings up a 4th and goal. Sebastian Janikowski to try the Seahawks field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So that's when you almost never see very short range, and it winds up no good.
All right, Brandon, if he slipped
Hey, Margie.
or someone got a hand on it, then
I
can
got a
understand it, but
girlfriend.
It's almost like you heard a whistle or something.
I said I got a girlfriend. I be
A very
treating her
strange
right.
result, especially for an NFL kicker.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there.
I
It'll
said I'd
second
be
and
treating
6.
her right.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about
Like you
big
always
breakers,
told
don't
me.
we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does
Always
open up
treat girls
possibilities
right,
here on
not
2nd
wrong.
down.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Huh? No, only I got my pen. I don't know where Chris pen's at.
Because you ain't paying no attention to go find nothing.
Washington.
I didn't even see his pen.
You should see some calls down there for him.
Midfield.
Give him the
A
turn that
very
phone off.
solid gain of 27.
Alright.
You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was
Them
a
ones?
wide receiver the first 3
These
years
the
of
only
high
G's
school,
you got
sitting
down
behind
there?
the coach's son.
Yeah.
And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps
And
him?
wear the shirt.
When he looks downfield,
Right here.
he knows
Oh,
what the
this one.
receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
I'm wearing my new shoes, Grandma.
No.
Which
You
one?
got to stand out in the rain because it's going to be raining down there.
So from Seahawk
What shoot you
territory
got?
now, it's 1st and 10
Good one.
at the
I can't see.
49-yard line.
Did you hang your phone up?
No.
Okay. So now what am I supposed to do? Take it?
Here's Roethlisberger.
You getting off at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock?
This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll go down, but not before
say?
getting this
Nothing.
inside the 30.
Just making sure.
23 yards on the play. And connection number 1 there on the game, Roethlisberger to Boney Tony. Antonio Brown, that's what his high school teammates used to call him.
I wonder what they would call him now.
More muscular, more successful Boney Tony Brown, right?
I'd say you're probably right. They may be all of that. They'll still call him Boney Tony, but my number 1 target.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. On the left side, it's McDonald. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Barkevious Mingo. In from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And into the...
Leave him. I'm going on Fortnite.